Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to A Late Gamer. I am your host, A Late Gamer, or should I say, Persona Gamer. Persona! I really wanted to say that so badly, but if you clicked on the thumbnail, you knew what you were getting yourself into, or maybe you don't, like me, half the time when I'm filming these things. But welcome back to A Late Gamer. I'm your host, A Late Gamer, Persona, Gamer. We are officially in Collector's Corner, episode 20. If you all can believe this, I ordered these back in November of 2023, and Limited Run finally shipped these. I'm not sure which edition of these games I was waiting on, but it was definitely one of them. I don't know. Basically, if you've ever ordered from Limited Run, or if you have not, essentially the way it works is you place an order, and if you order multiple things, they will not ship said thing until all parts of your order is ready. So in this video today, we are going over Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4. Super exciting. The Midnight Channel Edition. So first, I was concerned that I was going to be missing out on some of the various editions of these games. So I basically panic bought 4 copies, 2 of each game, total, and it was awesome. I literally had no idea what I was getting myself into, but when I saw the Grimoire editions, I was like, oh, I need these. And then I saw the special editions, aka the S.E.E.S edition and the Golden Midnight Channel edition, and I was like, oh, I need those too. But it wasn't really made clear to me on the website if I was going to get the Grimoire editions with the S.E.E.S edition and the Midnight Channel edition. So I kind of panicked and basically bought 2 of each just in case. I was like, worst comes to worst. I was like, for whatever reason, the Nintendo Switch copies of pretty much any limited run game seems to hold their value over time, if not exceeds it. So I decided to go ahead and do both. And basically we are going to unbox all 4 copies today. I'm super excited to share with you all this unboxing in case you all are interested in purchasing a copy for yourself or someone you know. So let's buckle up and get on in. So the first 2 copies you saw were the Grimoire editions for the Nintendo Switch for Persona 3 and Persona 4. And the special editions, I'm just going to reference them as, are the PS4 editions. And as of the recording of this video, there are not any PS5 variants that I'm aware of. Somebody let me know in the comments below if that is incorrect, because I'm always open to new information. Or if you're watching this in a future video and they put out new editions and I'm not aware of it, let me know. So these are all the boxes they came in. The first box you all saw at the beginning of the video was the massive box it showed up in. It had to have been 15 to 20 pounds. It was so freaking heavy, but all 4 copies were in that huge box. I just can't believe how big it was. It was insane. But yeah, I honestly was not sure when this was going to show up. Originally, they were predicting it was going to be shipped at the end of March, and it basically shipped April 1st, if I remember correctly, and then I got it a week later. So I was really happy to get these in and get these filmed so that I could finally unbox these and get a chance to play these. Truth be told, this is my first entry into the Persona series. So I have never played any of the Persona games, and one of my coworkers told me that I would have the time of my life in this series. I know of it. I've heard of it in the past. I've seen the little bear on the internet, and that's the extent of my knowledge of this game series. So I'm super excited. If you've been on this channel before, you know I'm a huge fan of Ruby. My old coworker told me it's very similar to the chaotic storytelling nature of Ruby. I've done some research because Persona just sounds super cool by itself. So yeah, I'm very excited to jump into this and see what all the hype is about. So as far as I'm aware, it doesn't really matter which order you play them in, except for 3 and 4, apparently. But yeah, so we're going to open 3 first. And as you can tell, these are the Nintendo Switch versions of the game. This is what was inside the Grimoire editions. And essentially it has a little fun blue bookmark type thing, because it is a book, and it has the Nintendo Switch case, the game, and the steelbook for the game, along with inside a personalized manual. Cool fun fact about Limited Run, if you have never purchased from them before, they do manuals for all of their games, literally all of them. So even if you're purchasing one that like was done in the past, it most likely has a manual. I have placed several orders through Limited Run. They are amazing. Patience is kind of a virtue with this company because usually it does take a while. I pre-ordered a game, literally one Nintendo Switch game, like the base copy. There was no special edition. Pre-ordered it like end of January, maybe early February this year. Said it was going to be in June, and it's already ready. I have no idea when it's going to ship though, so we'll see. I'm very excited about that though. Future video, cool fun fact.
What you got? Standing right here in your way. Something to prove on display. Feel the rush, watch me move. Feel it, feel it. Feel the rush, watch me move. Can't stop me now. Feel the rush, watch me move. Watch this, watch this. Breaking through, that's my groove. Step up the pace, make your mark. Time to ignite, spark to spark. Feel the rush, watch me move. Let it flow. Let it flow. Feel the rush, watch me move. Watch me now. Here we go. Here we go. Feel the rush, watch me move. Feel it, feel it. Feel the rush, watch me move.
But this is the manual for Persona 3. I'm going to show you the manual for Persona 4 as well. And then when we get into the PS4 copies of this, I won't show the manuals because they are literally identical, just on bigger paper. And I need to save some space when recording these because I shoot all of these in Apple ProRes. And Apple ProRes footage takes up so much space, but the video quality is so nice. And I'm a big proponent of high quality media, if you couldn't tell. So I really try to make sure that all my videos are in 4K, if not the highest quality I can shoot or screen record in. I really push my devices to the limits in that aspect. So hopefully you all enjoy the high quality nature of these videos. And if you do, leave a like if you enjoyed the high quality videos. But here is Persona 4, the Golden Edition, Midnight Golden Channel Late Edition, whatever you want to call it. It's a mouthful. I'm super excited. I hope they redo 1 and 2 because the collector in me, the OCD collector in me is like, the shelf is not in order. But apparently you can get them on PS Vita, so I may play them on that since that is a system I have. And I've also got Persona 5 and Tactics on my radar. I just have not. I have such a big backlog of games right now. It's terrible. So I digress. Actually, it's a good problem to have. I'm not complaining. It's just, massive back catalog. But yeah, here is the manual that we are currently looking at for Persona 4. and it's like high quality. Feel free to pause. I tried to leave enough space in between me flipping the pages to where you could pause and actually take a look at the manual at your leisure. So feel free to do that. And there will be chapter markers. So feel free to jump around if you need to. But yeah, so these are the base Grimoire editions. I want to say they ran me, let me pull up my order so I can give you all the correct. Yeah, base MSRP Unlimited Run, they were $69.99, and the S.E.E.S edition for Persona 3 was $199.99, and the Midnight Golden Channel Edition, or Golden Midnight Channel Edition, was also $199.99, just so you all have some reference if you are hunting these down on your own. Now, diving into the special editions or the collector's editions of these games, they came with a ton of goodies, and lo and behold, they actually did come with the Grimoire editions of the PS4 variants of the game. I was a bit more impressed by the Persona 3 Portable S.E.E.S edition than I was the Midnight Golden Channel Edition. So you will see why here momentarily, but I was really excited. So there's a magnet that actually keeps this closed. It's a pretty strong magnet too. And when we first open it up, we are greeted with the Evoker, basically guide on how to power this thing on. And it's one of the weapons in the game, and it's so freaking cool, which you will see here in a minute. The only thing I was super bummed about, it uses that micro USB type A to power it on. That was my only complaint. And then on the flip side though, you can actually put in, I think it's a couple of batteries. It has a battery slot in the back. So if you don't feel like having a cable sticking out somewhere, you can do that. So I'm gonna pull this thing out of here and we're gonna get it plugged in so you can actually see what it looks like powered on. It has an LED in the handle of the gun, and there are also 4 LED lights on top that light up, just so you know where the LEDs are going to be here momentarily. And there's me! The only thing I wish they would have done with this was just given it a USB-C charger. Like, that just needs to be standard across the board now. And there is the battery part on the back there, and it's got it's a very satisfying clicking power button for on and off. So I'm going to attempt to get this thing plugged in with just one hand, because I am shooting with one hand and plugging it in with the other. And we're going to press the power button and bam. It looks so freaking cool. And I also love the 2D art style. Like, whoever designed this, hats off, 10 out of 10. It looks freaking amazing. The biggest problem I run into now, and I'm sure you all watching this video run into this too, is shelf space and lack thereof. So for the moment, this will be staying in its packaging, but at some point when I have more shelves, it will be getting displayed outside of its box. Inside the box though, tons more goodies. On the left, you will see the Persona 3 Portable PS4 edition. Just notice the lack of the Nintendo Switch logo, obviously. And it's literally identical. I have already opened these. I'm just doing a voiceover currently. So literally identical to the Nintendo Switch version, which you will see here momentarily. It also came with a physical version of the Persona 3 Portable soundtrack, which is super great to have now, because you never know when companies will remove the digital rights to CDs now. This is a Persona Shadow Box picture frame of a scene in the game, which is really cool. And then right underneath, we also have a certificate of authenticity and the number, which I got, which was 2205. We also have a student badge, which is really neat, and a iron-on patch, and some trading cards, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Oh, they look so good. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to play this game. I've heard so much good things about this series. I'm very excited. Moving on to Persona 4 Golden, the Midnight Channel Edition. This thing, I loved the outer packaging. It was a little difficult to get out because of that like suction that the top of the box itself makes with the bottom. And so that was interesting. And then on the back, it actually, I forgot to mention this for the other one, it does list everything that is inside the box. Had I actually done my due diligence and read all the fine print, I would have realized that I would have gotten the Grimoire edition with the copies of this game. But that makes this all the more exciting of a video for me and hopefully for you watching. But we are going to go ahead. I actually had to end up putting my phone back on my stand in order to record this because I needed both hands. But I am obsessed with the hollow foil like cover here. It's so freaking cool. I wish the other one had that. Now, this one was significantly smaller in size, but the goodies are still really cool. And after we are getting this unboxed, as you can see, it comes with another Shadow Box picture, a really cool pin, which I'm not sure what this is, but I'm sure once I have played the game, I will know, so no spoilers. And then it also comes with a very cool and very heavy golden statue of the bear in the game, along with the Grimoire edition of the PS4 copy for Persona 4 Gold Midnight Channel Edition. And if I butcher this, I'm terribly sorry. I mean, this thing could be used as a weapon. I mean, it's super heavy. I was very surprised with how heavy it was. So that's really cool. And I also really liked the foam cutout because it looked like a foam ghost, but it was not a foam ghost. It made me very happy. I was like, ooh, foam ghost. And there is the Persona 4 PS4 edition. Another physical copy of the soundtrack for Persona 4. There is the Shadow Box. Has a little bit more of a 3D effect to the 2D style animation. There's another good look at the physical copy of the soundtrack. 2 discs, tons of tracks, so many tracks. And pulling out the center, we have another certificate of authenticity, which is really neat. I got 2989 for this copy, which is really cool. And then also other cool things. So there is a letter in here with spoilers marked on the sticker. So I did not open that. I did not want spoilers just yet. We also got a clear acrylic stand, some glasses of the main character of the game, it looks like. And I can't remember if this is a magnet. I think it's a magnet. Yeah, it's a magnet. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, or I'll put a note. But yeah, and here are the glasses, and I really like the colors they did on the side. So cool. And now we are going to actually unbox the Grimoire editions for the PS4 variants. So as far as I could tell, these are almost identical to their Nintendo Switch counterparts. And the only difference is that obviously they're for the PS4 copies of the game. Obviously they are playable on the PS5 if you have a disc version of the console, or if you got the external disc drive for your discless variant. And it also comes with the steelbooks for the game, which is really cool, and the PS4 manual, essentially. So for all of those people who didn't get to experience manuals, currently you get to experience a manual now. We will not be looking at the manuals for these games, as they are identical to the Nintendo Switch ones, and I just wanted to save some time. So was a little bummed because for whatever reason they got a little smooshed, as you could tell. Not sure how they got smushed, but I digress. And it's like, it's fine. It took forever to get these. I can't complain too much. But I love the way the Grimoires turned out. I was like, this is that thing, that bit from Family Guy about the books and the DVDs. I know I've said this before, but like when you're looking at something from far away and you think they're DVDs, but they're books. In my case, They look like books, but they're DVDs, or Blu-rays in this case. I'm so excited. Let me know in the comments below which system I should play this on. Should I play this on my PlayStation 5 or should I play it on my Nintendo Switch? Because I feel like these games would be better played on a mobile console, but also my TV and the PS5 has like better processing power and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Or we can try these out on the Nintendo Switch 2 when I attempt my luck at trying to get my hands on one. So I'm excited. I'm so excited. Let me know in the comments below if you're excited for the Nintendo Switch 2, because I certainly am. If you're not, let me know about that too. Also, I'm going to take this moment. If you're new here and are enjoying the video, consider subscribing down below. That subscribe button sparkles when you press it. Also, don't forget to like the video if you're enjoying it, dislike if not. Let me know in the comments below what is your favorite Persona game, favorite character. Tell me all the things I should know. Tell me all the things I probably shouldn't know. And yeah, I'm so excited. I hope you all enjoy the rest of this unboxing, and I will catch you on the flip side of the end of this unboxing.
It's not good enough for you. So break all the rules. To change comes rumbling. 'Cause life after Lana is not what I wanna talk about. I'm here and it's now. Fuck everything, you know what I'm talking about. Life is never what it seems. So break the trees, take back your crown, put your hands back down. Clench your close for the first to rig. Break away, watch hold downs. Right back to we be unwanted again. For you or me, if we don't settle down, send out your don't be out. Clench your first, throw the first brick. Break the whitewashed walls all down. 'Cause life after we, it won't be fair. For you or me, if we don't settle down, stay quiet and don't be loud.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed this whole unboxing experience. I'm going to go start playing these games now. But for now, I'm your host, A Late Gamer. I will catch you all in the next one. Peace!